doubt about it. Trying to right around Tony Allen, just checking the mail, 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 checking the mail.
Uh-oh, that's the first time I ever heard a scoot. Time to change the 9-volt. Yo, I gotta run down to the store, get me some milk for my coffee and some sugar. So, hey, Richie Radio 127 on YouTube. We'll be back.
YouTube channel. That's Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. That's Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. You leave the pictures, the comments, and you leave that phone number. I'll get back to you. I'll fuck your radio up. I'll hang out with you. We'll smoke a spliff. Whatever you need. They call me 127 around New York.
As long as you fuck them up and make them sound like this, I don't care. Hey, Trinitron 9, somebody was tripping. The real Richie was rocking him with 80 watts. See what happened now? I realized the switch crack wasn't up. Trinitron 9, the real Richie Radio 127, and this is how I'll put it down.
They call me 127 right around New York City. 127 around New York City. It's 2013. I'm into boys. I fuck shit up. I like to get high. They call me 127 around New York City. Go to my YouTube channel, Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. That's Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. You leave your pictures, your comments, and you leave those phone numbers. The Brooklyn CD shop answers all its mail. They call me 127 Richie right around New York City. That's how I get down.
Hey, yo, 241. Hey, 241, for some reason, when I think of you, when I think of a song, I think of you and the harlot that's paying you, and you and Lana up there in Ringwood. But Expose made a song. I think it was Expose. I could be wrong. I wasn't into that harlot cunt shit. But anyway, the name of the song is called Infatuation. And my man, you are definitely infatuated with Richie RC 127. No bouts of doubt it. But this is the real Richie. Do you hear the difference? And I just got down.
Hey, Trinitron 9, don't listen to that motherfucker.
Yeah, don't listen to that cat. Cause the real 127, look at what I did to him. I'll put him back in the quiet chair. I'll put him back quiet. Richie Radio 127 on YouTube. The public is speaking out. The Citizen Band public is helping me show them it is not an RDX world and they don't like it. The Citizen Band public across the band and the land is voicing their opinion on Richie Radio 127. The RDX crew does not want you in the cockpit of my radio. They do not want you to learn the radio personalities of New York City. They do not want you to learn that they're the duck muds with the noise toys. They do not want you to learn that they want to be Richie, but they can't be a match Richie, and I just got now.
Richie, the new Brooklyn CD shop. The best tech in the world. The smartest man. Federal credentials. You want to see my badge? You go to Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. That's Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. You leave me those pictures and try to make them naked because you know I'm into that shit. You leave the comments and you leave your phone number. Richie gets back to all his people. They call me 127 right around New York City.
Watch this. Hey, 241. You're going to have a hard time convincing the public you're me while you're squealing, baby. That's a telltale they know it ain't me from the door. Cause RC radios do not squeal.
Yo, Trinity 127, New York City. You ain't the real 127. I'm the real 127. Hey, Trinity 9. Take a look at your meter. I'm the real 127. They call me Richie RC, Nemesis, the new Brooklyn CB shop. Go to my YouTube.
Richie just said you're back quiet.
Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. You leave those comments, you leave those pictures, and you leave those phone numbers.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Citizen Band public, ladies and gentlemen of the Citizen Band public, because you're a voice in your opinion, because you guys are speaking out on my YouTube comment channel, this is destroying the RDX crew. This is pulling them apart in their own minds. It is wrecking them because they said it's an RDX world. Well, I told them it is not an RDX world. It is not a Richie Radio 127 world. It is the Citizen Band's world. The Citizen Band's world. And anybody that wants to grab that mic, they told me they run Channel 19. They said, we run Channel 19. We're the RDX crew. We run Channel 19. Channel 19 belongs to us. Well, you know what I got to say about that? It's not the RDX channel. It's not the Richie Radio 127 channel. It's the trucker channel. Everything we own is because of them truckers. Everything we're talking on right now is because of those truckers. The radio you're listening to came out of a truck, from a driver. Well, guess what? Channel 19 belongs to the truck drivers and the CB shops. The truck drivers and the CB shops. Where the Buffalo roams, home of the brave, Channel 19. The real Richie 127. And hey, guess what? I'm one of those guys with the CB shop, and RDX does not like it. The real Richie Radio 127 on YouTube just got down and got quiet.
Well, what's going on? What's going on, man? We got an imposter in the camp. We have an imposter in the camp. No doubt about it.
No, sir, we don't have an imposter, sir. We don't have an imposter. We got the RDX leader. That is the RDX madam of the whorehouse. That's the big guy, man. That's 631, 241, 631, 241, 631, 240. You know what I'm saying? That's who that is right there. That's Mr. 241, who says Richie's gonna love me. But guess what? Richie loves his people. Richie loves his skip ears. Richie loves the people that come in the radio and got something so smart to say that is actually useful and helpful. And when I hear that, I just sit back and say, look at this. Somebody in another land is giving it to him right up the ass. And guess what? They can't key on him because he's skip. I just got quiet.
Richie, he's just giving you more business. Richie, he's just giving you more free publicity. Richie, he's just... You go ahead, you got the Richie Radio show. And listen, if you love me, if you hate me, if you're looking for a gay hookup, if you're looking to get your radio fucked up, go to Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. That's Richie Radio 127 at YouTube. Leave the pictures, leave the comments, but most of all, leave those phone numbers. They call me 127 RC right around New York City, and I just got down.
Now you heard that man. You heard that man. You heard that man. He said you want your radio bleeped up? Just go to Richie Radio 127 on YouTube. Guys, by going to Richie Radio 127 on YouTube, it's going to do no harm to your radio. But it is going to do harm to this man talking, and it is going to do harm to his little group of 12. In one of my videos about to post, you get all the names and numbers of these Doug Muds. They call me Richie Radio 127 around New York City. Hear the bass in my voice. No, I'm not part of the RDX trans-testicle transvestite crowd. Richie Radio just got down.
They don't call you Richie Radio, they call me Richie Radio, because I'm the real RC Nemesis 127, right around New York City. Richie RC, the new Brooklyn CB shop. And for all you cross-dressers out there for you dudes that are a little curious.